Alright. Okay. Well, go on, boys. So yesterday we were basically just looking for Telurium, trying to get Logan caught up with Jupiter Junction. Now that he has the Jupiter Junction and he can fight through Jupiter, we've gotten to Neptune. We've been trying to do the second Dream quest line, but we've also been trying to look for some Telurium on the sides. So, and because, hang on, let's see how much there is not. And I don't have any, I know. Okay, I'm gonna check. So we gotta go on a little detour. And get some sweet. Get some salvage off of Mars. Resource drop, look at that. Oh, fuck. I don't know why, I've been real fucking tired recently. For like no reason.
Yeah, I don't know. Staying up until 5, 6 in the morning.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
I'm so tired lately, and I was playing this game till 6 in the morning and waking up at 9. Yeah, no shit.
Getting 3 hours of sleep every night for the past week and a half. Gee, I wonder why.
I'm just fucking tired too. Why am I so tired?
Reinforcements are inbound.
Well, yeah, well then again, I'm tired, so I'm not thinking.
How to be an asshole. No shit, you're tired.
You're not wrong, though. It's like, fuck. I shouldn't be tired. I don't want to be tired. Stop being tired. I get it. I need sleep. Stop being a bitch. Just wake up. As my body's like, fuck you. Put my brains down. My brains down. Yeah. Yeah. We gotta do that. Give me a sec. Ugh. Forgot to plug that in. Oh my goodness.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Shit. I'm not seeing any fucking like lockers that we can open, unfortunately. So we're basically just gonna have to rely on enemy drops. Enemies spawn for you. Sit that fucking guy. No. Give me 2 seconds. There's only, I think this guy left. Yeah, okay. Whew. Yeah, no, fuck, man. It's gotta get blown out somehow. I'm also realizing, of course, what time it is. So, it's getting close to 9 o'clock already, meaning my daughter's gonna be home anytime soon. So, hopefully. No, I'm not ending stream. There's gonna have to be downtime on this stream, is what I'm warning the boys for. I don't know when she's gonna be home, but when she is home, I'm more than likely gonna have to fuck off. Unless my mom's in the house, which I didn't see her earlier, so guess what? I'm gonna have to dick off. So I was gonna say, because sometimes, like, if I'm streaming, and if she's downstairs already, like, she'll just put her upstairs and put her to bed, you know? Because it takes 2 seconds, there's no point. It literally takes the same amount of effort to call me down the stairs as it does to bring her up the stairs. So she may as well just, you know what I mean? But if she's not downstairs, I gotta go answer the door and get her and do all that. So there's probably gonna be like a 10-minute downtime session where I'm doing that. Take back the mirrors and just turn off this wave, because you know they don't stop coming. So I had to use the ammunition between wave 9 and wave 10 to pack, and I'm gonna have to use the ammunition between 10 and 11 to smoke. So, okay, I'm good.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Um, YouTube, again, we don't promote or condone use of marijuana, alcohol, or tobacco products. However, we do use these products. Not all three at once, of course, to be responsible, but we do use these substances in the background of our streams. So, with all due respect, viewer discretion is advised. This channel deals in content intended for those of age 18 and up, so we deal with mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised, as I said. You are responsible. You are responsible for all your own actions. So, that being said, again, don't do it.
Even if I did smoke another child, I'd probably still be not for kids and not oh my god, my mouth.
Yeah. None of that, but some of the topics of conversation are just questionable for youth.
You're not on my own.
Yeah. Well, even when I'm doing my streams here, some of the stuff I say too, don't worry. Like, I have to search Uranus for fucking Telurium, so sometimes I'll slip a pun in there, and I'll pronounce it wrong on purpose. Like, the title of my last stream was I literally named the stream All Up in Uranus. That's literally the name of my stream, and then the stream after that was titled Still All Up in Uranus. Because I hadn't unlocked Neptune yet, so I was like, okay, well, we're still gonna be fighting for Uranus, so I named it Still Up in Uranus. But yeah, literally, the fucking title of the video is All Up in Uranus. That should say enough right there. That was part 16, part 16, no, maybe part 15. I don't know, we're on part 18 for fuck's sakes. So, we've been absolutely popping off when it comes to streams. Because like I said, I'm doing a little social experiment. I want to see what happens if I just stream every single time I play this game. If consistency will do anything. You know what I mean? Because I feel like YouTube has a tendency to suggest like content creators who are creating like all the time. Like for example, like I swear to God, Mr. Beast is suggested every day, even though I haven't watched a Mr. Beast video in over like a year and a half. You know what I'm saying? Like they still suggest his stuff to me because he posts like every week. Same thing with fucking what's his name? Penguin Zero. He posts like at least once or twice a week. So his stuff pops up all the fucking time. So I was like, you know what? Social experiment. I want to see what happens if I stream like every night, every other night. Because I'm thinking, like, long run wise, obviously it's not going to do much within a couple months, but, like, maybe after, like, fucking, who knows, 5-6 months of just streaming every other day to every day, eventually YouTube will be like, shit, I get it. You're live, you know? Because then the algorithm runs off of, patterns. So if my account has an upload pattern, the algorithm will like that. Because it makes it easier to promote my account if there's a pattern. So, I don't know, like I said, I'm just a social experiment. I want to see what happens. I'm just going to stream every time I play this game. Which, like I said, will be a lot because I fucking love this game already. I fucking played this game for the first time and was like, oh my god, what have I been doing? Literally, my first reaction when I played this game, straight the fuck up, I played this game and I was like, yes, there it is. This is the fucking game I've been looking for years. Or a game like this game, you know? I was like, this is the type of game I've been looking for. Kept playing it, and it just kept getting better and better and better. Like, I thought this game was sick when I first played it, and then I realized that there was open world aspects to the game. Where they have 3 open world maps. 3 of them. Plus the actual, like, missions and stuff. The gameplay. Then I unlocked the arc wings and was like, hey, this game just keeps getting better. Found out there was railjacks. It just kept getting better, so I was... It's just, yeah, my brain was just sitting here like, holy shit. Check something. 1,500. Really good start. Pardon? Oh, I thought you were fucking asking something or saying something. I was like, what? My bad. Oh. There we go. These are the kind of enemies we need. We're getting excellent spawns. With excellent spawns, they have increased drop rate. So, I'm on fucking wave 17 right now. So I'm doing a defense on Mars, where you gotta defend the cryopod. I'm doing that one here on Mars. I'm on fucking wave 17 right now, on my ones. You know me, like I said, I don't play on public, I'm always on friends only. I would play on solo, but you can pause on solo, and I feel like that's a little too useful. So, just to really raw dog the game, I was like, I'm gonna play on friends only. Like that, and if Logan's playing and he's like, let's see what he's up to, you can join, you know? But other than that, yeah. I'm pretty much just raw dogging this whole thing. So I feel like if I can fucking play this game by myself, when I'm in public sessions, I should be more than impressive. You know what I mean? Because there's people who look cooler than me, but I want to make sure that I perform better than them. You know what I'm saying? So like, sure, I may not look the part, but you got me fucked up if I'm not carrying the team. Like, I want people who've been playing this game for years to be like, holy shit, who the fuck is this guy? Because I'm just flying through everything. Yeah, no, right now we're just trying to pretty much survive as many defense waves as we think we can go for before it's like getting overwhelming and I think we'll lose, because in order to keep everything we gotta survive. It's kind of the whole gist of the thing, so Right now, I think I'm up to like 1,500 salvage, something like that. I'm gonna bug out somewhere around like 3K, and then run it back. Try and work my way up to like 7,000, 10,000, something along those lines. Because we need lots of salvage for what we're cooking up back at the fucking Legion, so. I'm gonna try something. I wanna see what this does. Yeah, I've got my own Exodus now, motherfuckers. Yeah, how do you like it? Oh, I think our shit died already? Damn. Oh no, it didn't. There it is. Oh, here fucking shut up.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
There we go. Now I got him hold into position. Damn, bro, I want my 1,000. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I want salvage. So give me salvage. That's what I want. So give it. Let's go. Yeah, I got more salvage. lasting quite a bit. We're good, dude. I'm on wave 22. I'm going crazy right now. Salvage. Salvaging. Damn. We're still holding off real strong. Okay. Wave 30 is probably going to be where I call it. Just because it's like 9:15. Otherwise I'd keep going just to see how far we can go at this point. How much salvage do we have? 4,000 salvage, look at that. we're going to do, and then go back. So, any last minute salvage would be nice. I think that's it. Yep. 30 waves, please. Okay, head over to the dojo. Get that stuff placed in there. Okay, that's the wrong way. Do I need near-outs as well? Okay. And those need near-outs, okay. Okay. That's that one. That's that one. Everything in here is blue. We're all blue. No. No. Okay. Just like that. Hmm. What room is this again? Oh yeah, the barracks. You're joking. Fuck's sakes. And obviously we're gonna need, so that's 1 forma, 2 forma, 3 forma. I think 4 forma. You know what? That was just a straight hallway, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna need that. Except I wanted the forma back. That was what that was. So that I can put it over in the other room instead. Because this room, when this room's done, I don't know what we're gonna put on the end of that. So it just makes sense. Yeah, see what this one. This one's building though, right? No, we needed forma. So that means we need 5 forma. Yeah, that's doable. It's just gonna take us a few days to get all the forma we need. This still needs just a bit more salvage. I need salvage and forma. Okay, but for the most part, all of this is building and will be done by tomorrow. So there's that. And this. The other side, what to do for that maybe there. This is probably gonna have to loop around. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna have to loop around. Oh, which means it's gonna need one of these. Probably gonna need a couple of those. We need another reactor. You know what? That's what I can put back here. Get a cross connector. No. T connector. We don't have enough energy for anything, I don't think. Yeah, no, we have absolutely no energy left. Okay, which means we can put energy here for the time being, right? Reactor. Yeah, we can put a reactor here for now. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it for now. That tripped me out until I realized why that happened like that. Yeah, this needs to go. This time I'm looking at exactly for the Arcwing launcher. 28 hours. Which is kind of crazy since we had to wait 42 hours, or 72 hours. Which means it's already been 48 hours. So, should take like no time at all. That needs to get removed, but we have like no power left. Okay, so Forma. I have to open my bedroom door. So that way I can hear the front door. Okay. What I'll do is I'll switch to solo so that way I can pause when she does get here. Okay, let's see what we have for void fissures. Damn. So a few days for that. Meso fissure for Jupiter. Meso fissure, Lith fissure. The void. Is there no fissures? Okay, so meso fissure on Jupiter, since this is the best option. Literally, it's an exterminate corpus amalgam mission on Jupiter for a meso fissure with an hour-and-a-half time limit. So, literally the best option. Yep, I'm just trying to see if I have any meso fissures that will give me. I mean, this one's the only one that that has even a possibility of giving me a Forma blueprint. So hopefully I get a Forma blueprint. Let me pack my toque. Alrighty, my toque is packed. Yeah. Hey, you're the one who asked me to smoke, so I was getting ready to launch my mission. I was literally at the launch screen, and you were like, you want to smoke? I was like, alright, bet. Stood up, put the fucking match in the bowl, put the weed in the bowl, stuck the bowl in the bomb. And then that's when you were like, alright, bet. I was like, yes, I did. I already did that.
Eliminate all Corvus threats. Void fissures. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury?
Oh.
My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk. We're near a fissure. There's a heavy unit of fissure. The corrupted enemies are dropping reactant. Collect it to help them hold. Reactant is working on your metal. Find more.
Cheers. Salvage? You can get salvage on Jupiter? Look at that. You can kill two birds with one stone here, boys. Open void fissures and get fucking salvage. Yeah, nice. The sooner we get more salvage, the sooner we can start to build for the, like the space lookout thing. I don't even know what it really, it literally doesn't do anything for us. It's just cool. And if we don't want it, we can destroy it and use the materials for something that we do need later on. But for now, more or less just a space filler, because like I said, I want a humongo fucking station at some point. See how that would work out. How do we get behind that door? Oh my god. Fucking did it now, boys. I fucked myself. I don't know what I touched or what got in my eye or something, but my eye is fucking irritated. Oh fuck. I can get up in there. You dumbass. Is this not the room? No. Dumbass again apparently. My goodness. More salvage? Let's go. And Oxyon? Yeah. More salvage.
You found the first resource cache. I'm detecting 2 more faint hints.
No like vent system in this room that would like lead to the other room or something. Because that's the only thing I can see leading us there. That's gonna bug me, what the hell? Unless this is literally it, wow. Yeah, no, see, it's one of these fucking doors. How do these doors open? I don't understand how these doors work. I mean, yeah, I see that there's symbols on it. So it only has 3, but I'm not understanding what we're supposed to do with those symbols. What they mean, or what the fuck. That doesn't really work.
Stay focused. There's a heavy
Go on, go
unit
on.
approaching. Heavy robotic signature detected. Locking on. Well done, Kenny. Your relic is open.
Still alive? Oh, I was talking about the dick I was trying to kill. No, the dude in midair, fucking, I swiped at him, but I guess that wasn't enough. Oh. What the fuck is going on here? What in the fucking... Okay, there we go. Can't use all my filters because those cost salvage to build, and we need lots of salvage for other shit. Oh, look at that. Big. See, another one of these fucking doors. Four six one. Yeah, I don't know how to open this door.
Security in today's marketplace is more important than ever. So why trifle with organics? Our Model 3 Jackal is second to none in
Oh no,
lethal
there's definitely
enforcement.
something in my eye, bro. What the fuck? Maybe like a fucking piece of weed or something, because it only started after I passed the wall. I don't
Stay
know how it
focused.
works out
There's a
though.
heavy unit approaching.
Stand up for the sun.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Yeah, hopefully we get that form of blueprint, boys. Good, we got salvage from this mission. I wasn't even expecting to get salvage from this mission, so that saves us time. I forgot, you can also get salvage on Reaper. I think we're on Reaper. Yeah, it's stupid. I can tell by the big bright fucking ball of gas that we're sitting on. We're like fucking a few sizes away from becoming a star. All it takes is the core of Jupiter to collapse in on itself, and you got a fusion reactor, and all this gas is gonna get
We're heading to your location.
lit right up. You know how like a red dwarf stuff. very big, but still. God. Oh, come on. More salvage. Let's fucking go. Oh, fuck's sake. He's gonna do me like this? Of course he is. Oh, come on.
second cache. My readings indicate one more.
Too much. All of it.
Okay. Oh, damn. Jupiter is hard as shit, boys. Slowly doing it, slowly doing it. currents with that fucking thing. Sorry that you gotta hear that there, boys. It will stop in a minute.
Oh, sorry about that, boys. Yeah, good, we're good, we're good. Wow, Wanji. Had to put the little one to bed. We're all good. That's why I switched to solo, so that way I could pause, because I literally, I had a feeling I'd be in the middle of a mission, and I was. So I was able to come back, unpause, and pow, look at that. That's another reason why I like big dicking this game and playing solo, because you can pause. And I have sporadic moments in my life like that, where it's like, it's like you never know when, you know, my ex is gonna drop her off. So sometimes she shows up and it's 9:30, sometimes it's quarter to 10, sometimes it's quarter after 10. The one time it was quarter to 11, for fuck's sake. So you never know. That's why I was like, fuck this, I'm not gonna sit around doing nothing and waiting for her. I left behind so much stuff, my god. So I was like, I'm just gonna open my door and keep streaming. Go on solo, and if I have to, I'll just fucking pause and have some downtime, I guess. Because a little bit of downtime is better than wasting like an hour waiting. salvage, so I don't think it was the Forma blueprint that we got. Pretty sure we got the fucking Warframe. Yeah, Protea Prime. Except I'm not very interested in the Protea Prime. I wanted the fucking blueprint for Forma, but no. You know what? I'm pretty sure I have a Neo Fissure. Yeah, I have a Radiant one. Look at that. Come on, give me my Forma, please. There's no way. Because you can't get Forma outright, but you can get the blueprint. Which means you can craft it. And I very much like to craft it.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic.
Yeah, I love the look of these places, man.
We're near a fissure.
Who's being a little pushy? What's going on? Oh. He's always a little pushy. Well, the reason she's so paranoid, and it's, hey, you need to hurry up. Tenno, you need to get out of there, you know what I mean? Is because fucking, for the past 15,000 years, she's been hiding the Tenno. So, because like, lore-wise, like, a long time ago, right, when the Orican Empire fell, it fell because basically they pulled an Elon Musk. They created these things called the Sentients. They were AI that were literally sentient. They were like gods. And she was one of them. Literally, she's a sentient. She's what's known as like, it's like a super cephalon. Basically like a cephalon on crack. Because a cephalon is like Ortis. Ortis is a cephalon, right? He's the ship. He is like our ship's like AI interface. So she's more than that. She's more than that. So she's what's called a sentient. Anyway, the Orican invented this. Oh, don't do that again. My God, I got earache. Oh, sorry. Anyways, the Orican fucking invented the sentients. The sentients decided that the Orican and humans were a plague on this, like, you know, the fuck. Solar system. There we go. They're not wrong, no. But they believed all carbon-based life was just bad for the universe. Because even though carbon-based life is what makes most of life, like animals are carbon-based, plants are carbon-based, molecules that live in water, they're carbon-based. Anything that's alive, basically, they were setting out to destroy, to preserve the universe, to preserve its beauty, to preserve its growth, to preserve the stars, to preserve just existence in and of itself. They were willing to destroy all carbon-based life. And the Lotus, named Pt. at the time, 15,000 years ago, she was down for that. You know, she was all for that. She was like, yeah, absolutely. Let's get rid of carbon-based life. That's not a good thing. And we'll just spread sentient life like we are. Because the sentients weren't carbon-based, right? They were basically just consciousness without the burden of flesh. They could just move through conduits. Like, for example, like you could store her in a bottle. You can store her in a fucking battery. You could put her in, you know, like anything with a circuit board, anything without a circuit board. Like, she's like omni-physical in that sense, you know? So they were setting out to destroy anything that's not. Yes, with the Tenno. She changed her mind with the Tenno. Because the Tenno were like a mix between carbon-based life and sentient life. I mean, humans are sentient in the sense where we're conscious, but in this game, sentient refers to, like them. So, basically, our suit, runs off of the same stuff that the sentient does, except the actual consciousness part is still derived from our carbon-based life form within the suit, which would be the human body. So it's like the perfect combination. So she saw harmony in the existence between both the sentience and carbon-based life. And so she helped with the destruction of pretty much everything that they could get their hands on up until the Tenno. And then she decided that she didn't want to do that. So instead of destroying the Tenno like she said she was going to with the other sentients, because they basically formed a council, a hierarchy, almost like a fucking council of gods almost. The kind of decisions that they make are godlike. They decide whether or not certain stars should exist, whether or not certain races should exist. They decided humans shouldn't exist. You know what I mean? Like, they make fucking big decisions. But yeah, basically she was a part of that council, and instead of obeying that council by destroying the Tenno along with everything else, she decided that she was going to put the Tenno to sleep, so that the fucking 12,000 years that we were sleeping, that was her way of hiding us from the other sentients. So she basically hid us away and claimed, yeah, I destroyed them, because she wanted to use us also as a means to become like a god. So the Lotus is kind of like a god now, because she rules the last chance for carbon-based existence, and because she didn't kill the Tenno, this thing called the sequence wasn't completed. And I'm still trying to figure out how exactly the other Sentinels ended up getting put to sleep as well. She didn't. Like I said, her name was Pt. at one point when she was just rogue AI killing shit. And then when she decided she didn't want to kill things anymore, she became... Oh, damn it. So much for that. The fucking thing exploded. Jesus. Okay, so Neo fissures are difficult. I'm not going to be able to talk and explain the game's fucking lore while I do a Neo fissure. So we're going to do a different fucking fissure for now. But basically, in a nutshell, she decided that by saving carbon-based life, she could almost rule carbon-based life. And in that process, she grew to have sympathy for carbon-based life. So she became almost like a Mother Earth type thing. Pretty cool, the storyline, like I said. But the Tenno are like a combination of the two. The Tenno were kind of designed also by the Orkin to destroy the sentience, right? So, the Orkin, the humankind's last-ditch effort to destroy the sentience during the Old War was the creation of Warframes and the fusion of sentience and humans to create the Tenno, kind of fighting fire with fire, so to speak. And that backfired when the sentience gained control of the Tenno and basically used the Tenno to destroy the Orkin even faster. So, I'm serious, that's exactly how that happened. The Tenno destroyed the Orkin Empire because the sentience made them do it. But afterwards, they were supposed to destroy themselves, and the Lotus basically refused to let that happen and hit us. She hit us on Earth and on amongst the stars. So that's why in the beginning of the game we just kind of wake up as a fucking statue. It makes you choose one of 3 statues, and then the fucking thing stands up and starts killing shit, and all of a sudden you're alive and awake. That's why. It's because the Lotus woke you up, because it's like, okay, it's time to get up. It's been 12,000 years. I've let humans kind of re-evolve and readjust, and now that they've kind of made a comeback, the Orkin is still gone, but they've formed the Corpus and the Grineer, and they're at war with each other, and both of them are trying to discover what happened with the Orkin Empire. Because after 12,000 years, they figured out, hey, we're ancestors of this wonderful empire that used to exist. What happened to it? And that's when the Lotus was like, uh-oh, they're going to figure out what I did, and woke us up. Because she was like, humans are starting to investigate. You need to wake up, Tenno. It's time to get up. Because if they investigate, guess what? They're going to find the sentients are going to wake up, they're going to find the Tenno, they're going to realize that the Tenno weren't destroyed, and they're going to turn around and kill the Lotus. So, she was like, uh-oh. Everything's going to go very bad if I don't wake the Tenno up. To kind of kill off and haul the Corpus and the Grineer so they don't find the sentients. Because if they wake the sentients, her whole plan goes to shit.
Yep.
But yeah, like I said, that's basically the whole game's lore in a nutshell. Let's try this again. Oh man.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive. Void fissures. You need
Yeah,
them to
you know what?
open
I'm gonna
a
smoke a quick toke just because I need the nicotine. I have this really strong weed, so it's making it so I don't need to smoke as much, but because I'm indoors all the time and I don't like smoking cigarettes as itself indoors, I just smoke tokes instead, but I'm stoned already. I don't need any more weed in my system, but I need more nicotine, so
Reinforcements are
I'm gonna
inbound.
compensate with that.
Hold the line.
Again, I don't condone the use of either, but this is just the situation I'm in right now. So, I'm gonna smoke. Because it's just like, damn, I'm not getting enough tobacco in there. I've already got my toke packed.
You gotta get it in there.
Yeah. You gotta really get it in there, you know?
Really get it in there.
Especially before bed.
But that's when you really, really get it.
Yeah. That's when it's like, fucking jam it in there. Oh boy.
We're near a fissure.
This must be so weird for them. I'm doing a mission in the void right now where I have to defend, like these cryopods with, like, Tenno in them. And right now we're in the void. And we're in an Orican relay system. So they're gonna wake up in the Orican relay system, and I'm just gonna be standing there in front of them like, what's up, guys? Boy, have you missed a lot. When that fucking cryopod opens. Yeah. It's just like, oh fuck, I wake them up. How long have you been awake? I don't know, about a month. But anyways, here's what I've learned. I'm already wearing a fucking... I have the fucking sigil on my chest for the parent sequence. I'm already a senior associate for a fucking political group.
No, just like how people... like reactions, see if that works and frees himself.
Yeah, Walt Disney froze himself too.
Imagine if that day that the Flash should make him like, you know, he's gonna be one pissed off motherfucker. You know how cold he's gonna be? This man is gonna wake up in a whole new world. That's what will happen. He's gonna woke up into a new world.
Yeah. No, dude. Elon Musk's Tesla bots walking around delivering pizza. Good evening, sir. Their total is $17.55. $17.50 for a pizza? What the fuck are you? What the fuck? Oh yeah. Not only that, but Walt Disney supported Hitler during the war. He's gonna be pissed off when he realized how that ended. Yeah, you know your good old buddy, your old chum Hitler? Guess what? He died. Oh yeah. 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 Seriously. The CEO of Walt Disney is Jewish.
That's what pissed him off.
Oh, yeah.
They have the LGBTQ in there now.
Walt Disney's gonna wake up just to kill himself.
This is in Disney now. Oh yeah, but he's gonna wake up and oh my god.
Why did I do this to myself?
There's other people out there, right? People that are acting for my country.
Yeah, they're racist, dude. Yeah. Walt Disney was a racist fucking motherfucker, dude. Like, don't get me wrong, the Walt Disney Company, okay? Just because Walt Disney is racist doesn't mean the whole company is racist. Like,
the actual Walt Disney company is a pretty decent company. Like, they're a piece of shit conglomerate, don't get me wrong, every conglomerate's a piece of shit. Once you get to, like, a certain $1 billion, you're fucking, you just gotta be an asshole, you know? There's no way. Like, you're worth like, your company's worth billions of dollars. You don't get billions of dollars by being nice. You know, so, as far as conglomerates go, Walt Disney, the company, is pretty decent. But Walt Disney, the person, he was, like I said, no, definitely not. He funded Hitler's campaign. He gave him money. He gave Hitler money for weapons so he could kill more Jews. Like, it's to that extent. Like, Hitler...
heard about that, especially in stores when, like, Disney was involved in that shit with Walt Disney. I learned from to be completely honest, sometimes I heard that after 3 years, I was like about 13, 14 when I was watching Family Guy. I thought I was doing the Disney game,
Yeah. Yeah, oh, I know what scene you're talking about. There was the Walt Disney intro, and the train went by, except Family Guy had this skit where they made people on the train scream, implying they were headed to Auschwitz. Yeah, I know. That was a very controversial piece, actually, on Family Guy. They got hit for that. Yeah, no, Walt Disney, like I said, he financially supported Hitler's campaign. It wasn't just, not only that, but like they have pictures together. Hitler, believe it or not, Adolf Hitler is the one that drew the concept art for Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. He literally came up with the first 3 or 4 dwarves was Hitler's idea, and Walt Disney thought, hey, that's a good idea for a story, and came up with Snow White and the Seven Dwarves because of Adolf Hitler's illustrations, which was the Seven Dwarves. It was 3 or 4 of the Seven Dwarves. Hitler drew up Dopey, Angry. I know, he drew the best ones. The 4 best ones were Hitler's idea. I'm serious, he did. Well, I'm so serious. Like, don't get me wrong, Hitler's still a piece of shit. He's fucking Hitler. He's the worst human being, aside from Stalin and a couple other people on this planet, believe it or not. He's among the fucking worst. Guy's as infamous as Rasputin at this point. But, like, yeah, no, fucking... Don't get me wrong, but yeah, he did. He invented... He's the reason for Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. So, yeah. Unfortunately. Like I said, believe it or not, dude.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the...
That's just the way it is. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Things will never be the same. Goddamn. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. That's not the thing I want. Do-do-do. But that's just the way it is. I want my fucking Forma blueprint, man. Like, stop fucking with me.
This point is your favorite.
Keep fighting. An opportunity to extract will appear soon.
People should really look at your background just to make sure, because man, we've been fucking up over the years.
If you're famous, you've done at least a few things that are detestable. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Here comes the conversation. I'm gonna keep it real short and real sweet, but in a nutshell, success is very much bought. And I'm not talking about with money or with your soul or whatever. I mean, if you want to be like metaphorical, yeah, you can say fame or success is bought with your soul in a sense where you have to give up all your morals as a person. You know what I mean? Everything that you would or wouldn't do, you need to throw that in the trash to become super successful. You need to be willing to put entire families in jeopardy just to get their money. You know what I mean? Like, stuff like that. You know, you gotta be a real heartless son of a bitch to really make it in this world anymore. Or extremely lucky, and that's where the lotto principle comes in. Where not everyone who's successful is a complete douchebag, but it's 8 out of 10 people. 8 out of 10 successful people are fucking... Because, like, I forget who it was, but some dude on TikTok made a really good point, and I saw the TikTok on Instagram because somebody reposted, and I don't fucking like TikTok because of all the users and creators on TikTok and just the style of the platform itself. But I saw this reel or so where this guy was essentially saying that there was 2,300 billionaires on this planet. There is 2,300 billionaires, meaning $2.3 trillion of the entire Earth's wealth is in the hands of 2,000 people. 2,000 people have at least $2 trillion worth of the Earth's money. At least. That's assuming each one has 1 billion. Okay, and we already know there's a lot of them that have hundreds of billions. So that number is even higher. But I'm just being nice, you know. So there's 2,300 billionaires on this planet. And I would say out of the 2,300 billionaires, 2,000 of them are Lex Luthor. You know what I mean? Like, Jeffrey Bezos is a Lex Luthor. Elon Musk is a Lex Luthor. You know what I'm saying? Like, they all go for that kind of vibe. You don't get any Batmans, you know, or people who are just charitable for the sake of being charitable, you know. I was born with billions of dollars on the trust fund, baby. You know what? Fuck it. Here, let's help some people out before I die. No. No. I would say, like I said, 2,000 out of 2,300 billionaires on this planet, because that's how many billionaires there are all the Lex Luthor types, where they're just willing to put everyone else in jeopardy in order to further themselves. They're just the epitome of greed. So, as far as that goes, yeah, that's my take on that. But back to the actual content at hand, because we are getting close to wave 10. The Neo fissures are not going to be the scrap for Forma blueprints, unfortunately, because I'm running out of Neo fissures that have the Forma blueprint as a chance. So I need to do some maybe T1 fissures or something. So we have the relics for it, but it's not for Neo fissures. We're running, like I said, I have Neo relics, just not Neo relics with the Forma blueprint dropship. So we're gonna have to cycle through all the relics that we have with the Forma blueprint as a dropship. Yeah.
I would agree. You're lucky, buddy.
Fucking 12,000 years later. Yeah, like look at the fucking... Like this room is ancient, dude. It looks like it's fucking straight out of like a fucking sci-fi film, but it's ancient. That's what I like about this game. They like every game that has to do with space or whatever, they're like, this is way off in the future. And it's only about the future. Like this game, sure, it's way off in the future, but all of the best stuff was invented in the past. You know what I mean? So it's like, kind of like Star Wars, where Star Wars, it literally says a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Meaning, canonically, everything that takes place in Star Wars happened centuries ago. Right? So like, according to the Star Wars lore, right, let's assume everything that happened in Star Wars was historical fact. That's exactly what it would be, history, not the future. It's not what humans set out to do, it's what humans apparently already did, evolving on other planets. So, kind of like Star Wars in that sense, where they flip it on its head, where it's like, yes, it's futuristic, but that doesn't mean it takes place in the future. You know, we're going to assume, kind of like the Egypt theology, where Egypt was a more advanced civilization. There's a theory that goes that Egypt is a more advanced civilization, or was, than historians believe, right? Basically, people believe that almost like that, like, it's like this conspiracy theory around Egypt, essentially, where people believe that Egypt was like maybe 100 years worth of evolution away from becoming an intergalactic civilization. So in a nutshell, Egypt was more advanced than we are today. They had technology that we can only dream of, is what the theory comes up with, because of how the pyramids are built, how they're designed. Because all of the pyramids, not just in Egypt, but around the entire world, there's pyramids around the entire world. Look up the pyramids of the world, and you'll see what I mean. It's not just Egypt. Egypt is not the only place on the world with pyramids, right? So, the whole world has pyramids, which implies that there was an ancient civilization at one point that built these pyramids, or so the theory goes, because every single pyramid that exists on Earth, aside from the Bass Pro Pyramid that was recently built in Las Vegas, for obvious reasons, because it's not ancient. All the ancient pyramids of the world are directly aligned with constellations of the stars, which is geometrically impossible. Like, the amount of calculations you would have to do to build an entire pyramid and have the very tip of the pyramid point straight up to that star at all times and have it stay lined up thousands of years later is ridiculously impossible. Like, you would have to be in a very advanced civilization. You would have to be able to, like, that's something you'd have to do with lasers and shit. Like, that's fucking nuts. You can't do that. But yet, the entire planet, every single fucking pyramid on this planet is directly underneath a star. Scientists can't explain it. They have no idea why. And the theory goes is there was an advanced civilization before us that basically blew themselves to hell, kind of like we're doing to ourselves right now. And Egypt is just the best, like, representation of that civilization. It's the furthest, like, we have remains-wise, you know? So, especially with the Pangea, like when you line things up with Pangea, Egypt would be roughly around the center of Pangea. So, it would make sense that Egypt was a capital city for this ancient civilization. That's how this theory goes. Again, I'm not a very avid believer of this theory because I already have, like, theories and beliefs of my own, but I thought it was an interesting one. Like I said, I still think it's pretty bullshit. I already have explanations for how that might have happened, but I like how this game has that kind of aspect to it, you know, where you never really have an exact idea as to where you are on a timeline, which I think is okay, because dialing it back like this, like for example, this, like I said, this entire facility that we're in right now was created like over fucking like 15,000 years ago. Yes! Forma blueprint! Let's fucking go! Sorry. Excitement! But yeah, this whole facility was literally built over 15,000 years ago, yet it's more advanced than anything that the Corpus or the Grenier have today. That's not a coincidence, you know? Exceptional. Alright. We're gonna do this last void fissure and hope for getting the double forma blueprint. That would give us 3 forma blueprints. Right now we have a forma blueprint, which means we're gonna have to go and get nitrite, I think, in order to craft forma. I have oricum cells, quite a bit of them actually, so that's a good thing because oricum cells are the more frustrating material to get. However, I just haven't been to the planet for the other, or the planets for the other resources as much as some of the other planets that I've been to. So we're gonna have to run around and do that. Let me tell him to stay put. Yes, well, I hope he doesn't go because I need him to keep healing it. What have I done? What have I done? We're gonna have to pop off like crazy to keep this fucking shit going. Yeah. I'm seeing how crazy this is on the first wave in this. Yeah, because I'm on wave 11 and I'm in the void. So the void is a more difficult location. Like, yeah, I don't know why I did this to myself. I was like, hey, let's go for another fucking void relic, boys. When that could potentially have sacrificed the other 2 that we've worked our way to open, if I fail it. Which means I'm gonna have to be on my best behavior. To get this fucking shit, yeah. Get up. Heck, you, buddy. That one's mine, right? Yeah. No, not follow. Hold position. I want you to hold. God damn. All that time spent fucking trying to get him to hold the damn position. Gave them time to fucking, like, converge on us like that. Like, get it. Look at that. Oh. What have I done? This is a mistake.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Yeah, because the enemies are at like level 41, 42. That guy's level 43. Yeah, anywhere from level 41 to 45 right now. Yeah, like, you should see the amount of times I have to hit one guy just to kill him. There's lots of them. I got greedy with the relic. That's what happened there. Yep. I'm trying to get as many formal blueprints as I can. I have one right now, which is good enough because it's going to take 24 hours for it to build. So while that's building, I can work my way to getting more blueprints and more materials and whatnot. This is where the real grind starts, because the grind for the past 18 streams, for the most part, has just been trying to gain access to the solar system. So now that I have access to the majority of the solar system, the real grind can commence, which is getting all the resources you need to build some of the stuff that you fucking need, you know? So now I can really focus on what matters, which is resource grinds. We're still going to be doing story missions and stuff, obviously, just probably not today or tonight, because there's a lot of stuff that we still need to get done before we should progress. So, because just by progressing just the storyline, that's going to fuck us over. Because I don't want to get to a point in the game where it's getting difficult as shit and I don't have half the stuff that would make it easier. So we're gonna take a break from the storyline right now because we're on the second green quest, which is relatively far through the storyline. So I'm just trying to pace myself in a sense where I make sure I have everything I need to move forward before moving forward. Wave 13 cleared. Let's go, boys. We're doing good. Wave 14. Just this one and then one more, so. And then we're good to bug out. And then I can finally smoke that toast that I've packed. Your toast's packed now, finally, right? Okay. So I was gonna smoke it earlier, but we weren't packed, so I was like, fuck it, I'll wait. And then this shit got crazy. didn't even try to fucking cover it up. Oh shit, my bad, boys. Mouth was wide open, guaranteed. That's the polite way to do it. That's what I was doing. Oh fuck, you must be real good company. If you had gas, let it out. Like, no. Your grandfather taught you that for sure. There's no way. Yeah, there's no way. I didn't have a fucking father figure in my life, and both my grandparents were like to that age where, you know, they're just not very. You know, I was raised by women, so yeah, I'm fucking very feminine in the sense where I don't do shit like that. Well, yeah, so they know what I'm talking about when they're like, yeah, I'd shoot. Yeah, but if that female was raised by a dude, then that doesn't matter in my present. Not all of them. I raised my daughter. Yeah, well, yeah, but I'm just saying there's some people out there who, like, only had a dad or only had a mom, you know? So it's not fair to assume that only men can be raised by men, you know? Like, there are women out there who are raised by men. And I guarantee you they're a lot less ladylike than some of the women who were not raised by men. That's just how it works. It's influence in nature, you know? That's why I was like, I knew instantly. I didn't even ask for fucking, I was just like, yeah, your grandpa taught you that. Let that shit out. Like, no, that's definitely a dude. Especially an old dude where he's like, who gives a fuck anymore? It's like, well, yeah, but if you did that your whole life, you wouldn't have met as many people. I mean, I get now that you're fucking like 60, 50 years old, you just don't give a shit, but like, your grandson's not that old yet. You just fucked him over for social gatherings for the rest of his life. You know what I'm saying? Because bro's just gonna be farting and burping up his storm. I knew instantly. I was like, yeah, that was said by a man who didn't give a shit. Oh no. Post the last wave is getting crazy. It's just waiting. Oh yeah. And things will never be the same. Oh yeah. Jeffrey, baby.
Extraction is ready, unless you can handle more of the enemy.
No, we're good. Damn it. Extraction. Alright, it's time to smoke.
Objective is secure. Let's go home.
Oh. Are you ready to smoke? Alright, let's smoke. Cheers.
Cheers.
Near optics, so we're gonna go to Demos. Get the Forma started. Infestation. Sure, why not? Two birds with one stone. Again, look for neuroptics and get a added bonus of affinity for the new Luca sequence.
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
Ooh. Happy hunting.
Will you help us, Tedo? And our cause?
Yeah, I'll help. Y'all are allied with the parent sequence, I'll help. I see you. That's just how we do what we do with allies. You know what I'm saying? It's like Toretto's family up in this bitch.
Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity. Find them.
Yeah.
Fucking troll,
Oh, I thought you were going Rocky Balboa. Do do do. Do do. Ba 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 ba. Na 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 na.
oh man, they came up with that fucking thing for
They
every
cook.
every
Stay
movie
focused.
after that,
There's a heavy
every
unit
fucking movie,
approaching.
if there's a workout scene,
Do 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 do. Do do do. Yeah, dude. Whoever wrote that was a fucking G. They cook that. They're up in that fucking booth baking. For fuck's
and then the
sake.
Hollywood producer after that day was like, yes, that is the workout song.
This is the one. Pumping iron. Do 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 do.
That scream, that fucking,
Wilhelm scream.
yeah.
Wow! Fucking ow! The Wilhelm. That scream's over 100-something years old. They still use it because it can't be replicated. The Wilhelm scream is one of the most difficult things to replicate. It just came out perfect.
Nobody can reenact that.
No, that was a one-take thing. That was a, if you were recording, we got it, and if you weren't, you didn't, and they got it. So that's it. 100 years later, people are still fucking howling after that. It's a timeless classic, that scream.
You know, that guy probably didn't get good royalties for that.
Oh, he's very dead for sure. There's no way.
Well,
Like I said, it's
now-
over 100 years. He had to have been at least 20 years old at the time it was recorded. So he's very gone now.
No, but like even after that, when he was still alive, like apparently probably didn't get like good royalties and
Yeah, because
good job. Yeah,
things were different.
so we're gonna steal that scream that we did. We're gonna put pictures
No. But we are going to replicate it in everything we do from here on out. Yeah.
But most like iconic shit like that is from like very old movies.
Yeah, I don't even know where the Wilhelm scream originates from.
No, I just remember this from old movies. It was really very good. But like, you can tell when it's like, you know, scripted or not scripted. Like you can tell from some of them. Like watching a horror movie that like they can tell oh, this is how you're supposed to be scared. You know, like yeah, they're good actors. But like there's those movies where like they actually script
Yeah.
genuine fear on their face, so you can actually tell them they're like, oh my god. Why did I sign up for this shit?
Yeah, like with the movie Paranormal, like the Paranormal Activity movies, like they knew they were doing a movie, but they didn't know they were doing a horror movie. They didn't tell the actors that they were doing a horror movie. They just said, we're doing a movie. This is what we need you to do for the scene. And they were, okay, yeah, no problem. They were acting out the scene. And they would do all the horror stuff in the background, so that way all of the fear was genuine. You know, after a while, the actors, like, they caught on, okay, this is a horror movie, you know, like, you didn't want to tell us to get our reactions, I get it, but they still would never know when the scare was coming, or what the scare was going to be, you know, so the actors were genuinely reacting to what was happening, you know what I mean? Like, even though all of what was happening was scripted, it was all fake and being replicated for the movie, but they didn't tell the actors what it was going to be that they were going to do to them, and, you know, so, or when they were going to do it, so they could get those reactions from the actors. Like the scenes in Paranormal Activities when they were sleeping, they actually had the actors just straight up fucking sleep, and they would pay them to just sleep, record the sleep, and they would, in the middle of them sleeping, just fuck with them. You know, like straight up. Yeah, straight, you know what I mean? Like, and that's how the movies, that's why the Paranormal Activities were so good. They did that for the first one, and then the second film, they had to kind of, you know.
The different fucking producers how with every time.
Oh, probably. Probably sitting there like, yes, that's the scene. Cut. Perfect. That was beautiful, guys. Excellent. You guys okay? Everything good? Your heart's rate? You're good? You wanna take 5? Have a smoke? Holy fuck, guys. Excellent shot. Yeah, absolutely. Probably loving it.
That's gonna be able to say, yeah, man is sleeping.
And the actors know, like, something's gonna happen, but they don't know what or when.
I can just see this sinister flashing.
How can we get the best reaction for the camera? Yeah. How can we really scare the fuck out of them? That was his job, professionally. It's crazy. They had a whole team of people that worked on, like, fucking... Oh, man. They had a whole team of professionals that were coming up with different ways to scare the fuck out of the actors. Like, oh, yeah. That's why the first film was so good. Was because fucking when the chick woke up and her boyfriend heard a noise. Well, no, sorry, the girlfriend heard a noise. So she got up. She's like, hey, what the fuck? Opened the door and she's looking out the door. And out of nowhere, she gets swept out on her ass and dragged out by seemingly nothing. Right? So they must have had like some kind of trip cord there that she triggered when she stepped there. Because like, it was fucking, like, it was like horrifying how quick. And like I said, it was an invisible wire. You can't see what's pulling you. You're just being pulled out of nowhere. You know what I mean? So out of nowhere, she's opening the door and she's staring out and she goes to go wake up the boyfriend, which in the film his name was Mika, right? And he's like, she's Mika, get up. Mika, and then she gets dragged out and she's Mika, fucking screaming for her life, bloody murder. And he gets up, he's holy fucking runs outside. Those were all genuine reactions. I mean, yes, it was scripted, but that was the genuine reaction to, okay, this is what the scene is. Holy fuck, okay, holy shit. What are we supposed to do for the scene? Like, what do they want? How do they want me to react? Do they want me to save her? So that genuine reaction where he stands up and he's running around the bed like, what the fuck do I do? And then runs down the stairs. That's all genuine. They didn't tell him what to do after the scare. They were just like, you're gonna get scared. So he kind of had to improv and he ran down the staircase after Mika. And that was when, like, the scene shifted to when he was flying down the staircase. Right? So that was probably when the director was like, alright, cut, that's perfect. When you get down the stairs, this is what we want you to do, this is how we want you to act, keep that attitude up. That was perfect, you know what I mean? But like that first few seconds, that first scene, you know, like it was a good movie, man. Like there was people, like when Paranormal Activity first came out, and it first aired in theaters, 8 out of 10 people who bought tickets, right? So I think it was like literally like 80% of everyone who went to the theaters to see that film walked out on the film. They walked out in the middle of the film. Not because the film was ass, but because they genuinely were like horrified. They couldn't watch anymore. They were like, hey, fuck this. This is like... Because like back then, horror films consisted of like murderers or... You know, it'd be like ghosts or demons, kind of like The Evil Dead or, you know, things like that. But Paranormal Activity was something people could more or less relate to, right? Because sometimes things tend to move in your house or you hear noises sometimes in the middle of the night and you don't know what it is, you know what I mean? So this really hit home with a lot of people when it came out for the first time. They were like, holy fuck, it started to make people think, what if my house is haunted too? It was scary to see for the first time. You know, back when it first came out, that shit was fucking really good, especially since the reactions were so genuine from the actors. Like people would like forget they're watching a film, that this was a movie, and they would just walk out on the theaters. They'd just be like, I can't see this shit no more. Like as if they were watching a snuff film or something. Like, yeah, it was just genuinely disturbing for people. Oh no, we failed? Oh my god. I keep forgetting the capture targets can run away. I'm a yap fucking master tonight, apparently. Jesus, that's 2 missions we failed just from talking. I've just been fucking spitting all night.
Yep.
So like, seriously.
I've just been listening all night.
Well, it's because fuck. Usually when I'm streaming, I'll just like, you know, whether or not, like whether you're, like if you're featuring in the stream, most of the time like you're just playing with me or doing whatever while I'm streaming. So we're talking about the game, right? Or even when I'm streaming solo, I'm talking about the game. But since like you're just kind of chilling and I'm doing my stream, we're just kind of talking and vibing, you know? So like I tend to yap about random shit. Like the amount of different conversations we've had just on this one stream alone is probably retarded. Fuck. I'm gonna smoke another bowl, get my mind straight, focus on what the fuck I'm doing. Because that was a capture mission, and I keep forgetting that the capture missions, if you don't capture the target within a certain time frame, they can actually escape. Or if you alarm the target, and they start running, and you don't catch them, they'll escape. So, either that, or I already did enough damage where I could have caught him, but I just didn't catch him. And he died, maybe? I don't know. I was talking, so a lot of good that does me, right? Like I said, we're gonna head back to Demos because we need those Nerodes. Yeah, I don't have any more empty chats now.
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
Will you help us, Jeddah, and our cause?
Okay. Let's try this again. I hate that when you fail, like if you fail the mission, you get nothing. Not even credits, nothing. You keep fuck all. It's just like, yep, and fuck you.
Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity. Find them.
Everything you earned and did is gone. You only keep it if you fucking extract, which I mean, it makes sense, but like, it just sucks. Because like, say for example, you finally get a Telurium drop. Say you get 2 Telurium drops and then fail the mission. Piss off, bro. So you're sitting there like, there's no way. It's just gone. So,
Target
piss
located.
off.
Bring them in.
Okay, there's the target. I'm bringing them in. This should be target complete instantly.
Mission complete. The captain
Yeah,
is
look at
escorted to
that.
the
Extract is available.
Well done.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and see if we can loot a little bit first and get lucky, maybe get some reloads, kill some stuff again, maybe get some reloads. What can I tell them to do? Hold position? Okay. Come on. Shit, folks. You mean reach the end before the door closes? I don't know what it means.
Door slowly closed above you.
It did. I didn't know where the door, I didn't know where it wanted me to go. It was just, I interacted with something, I stepped on a pressure plate, the wall backed away and slid away. It was a false wall. I walked behind the wall and it said reach the door before it closes. I've never seen something like that in my life. I guess it was a secret that I found. Oh, that's the door. I see the door. I was standing right in front of the fucking door and then it closed. I didn't know that was the door. Well, good to know. Awesome. Let's see if we can try that again. If I can find it again, because my god, it made me panic. So I just ran. I was just like, okay, fuck, and I started just booking it in random directions, hoping, hey, maybe I'll find this door. But it closed on me, so I don't know. Maybe I get to restart. Maybe I don't. I don't know how that works. I've never done that before. I didn't know if you could do that or not. I didn't. Well, I guess I fucked that up. God damn it. I love discovering stuff last second, not knowing what I'm discovering, and then fucking it up because I didn't know what it was. It's such a good feeling. And then only realizing what you were supposed to do after it's already too late. Lovely. Such a good thing to do. Such a wonderful feeling to have. You know, it's a very good thing I packed this bowl because, you know, that will alleviate that feeling. Cheers. That was disappointing. There's a whole bunch of loot and stuff in that room. I was looking for the door. I didn't realize that was the room that the door was for. I would have just went in there. But I was waiting to see if I could find this door, and then the fucking wall closed. I was like, oh, the wall was the door. Excellent. Now I know, and again, it's too late. I can't restart that, so. But I don't know how to leave now. How do I? Kind of a piss off. Now I'm stuck here with nowhere to go. Back the way I came, I guess. I see how that would not work. Oh, it's a seed. Get it out there. Get it out there. Fucking Shrek all logic. Zip. Another seed. Oh. Keep dying arms tonight. Aha. Ho ho. Ahi. Oh, double. The fucking double star. Thinking it's something thin. Oh. Oh. Owie.
See that to your significant other, you're set. Oh.
Oh. Oh. Oh fuck. And I'm dying arms tonight. Oh my god. Okay. I've got a penis. Ooh, ooh. And tonight's gonna be a good night. "12-year-old boys after finally getting the urge for the first time. I've got a penis. Ooh.
What did they do with their armless?
Wow. Wow. What a thing to say. What a thing to say. What would they do if they're armless? Gee, I don't fucking know. I guess they're not eating it, like... What do you want to hear?
What would you do if you didn't have arms?
I don't know. Lots of things very differently. What a horrible question to ask somebody. What would you do if limbs you use very much were just gone? I don't know, it would suck ass, like...
Just falls off. Hands gone.
I would make sure I don't get horny anymore. To make sure I keep my damn hands.
You have to like flat that. I'd be smart. I'd like pull a fucking J from Big Mouth. See this pillow here?
God. The fact that you remember that scares me.
Scares.
You know how many people probably saw that scene for the first time and were like, damn, that's a good idea. Like, bro. That's fucking, it's not a good idea. It's not. It's not worth it. Don't fuck inanimate objects. Fuck people. Do that. And if you don't fuck people, fuck your hand instead. Don't resort to inanimate objects. That's just not fair to the object.
She's not fair to that object.
Yeah, like we're just gonna go ahead and fucking
Great work. I am pleased with
like nah. Oh my goodness. Oh fuck.
And I say some people could be into their chair.
Yeah, no. Like, I love my chair, don't get me wrong, but I'm not gonna fuck my damn chair. Like, that's wild. That's fucking, like, down horrendously bad. That's like... No, I don't even know, like... Yeah, let me just go ahead and fuck my pillow real quick. Like, excuse you? What the fuck are you doing?
Oh man.
Oh, that...
On that pillow at night to sleep. Yeah.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Okay. Yeah, we're at 3 hours now for stream. I'm gonna end us off here and start up the next segment. Wild way to end stream, but that's how it's gonna go. Yeah, so like I said, stay tuned for that. I'm gonna start up the next segment. Head up out there. Thank y'all for tuning in. Take it easy, boys.